Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day today. So continuing off with our series on the Phantom Menace, as I said in the last video, if you haven't watched it, I'm gonna leave it in the description. I recommend you watch it first. But pretty much, as I said, we're gonna be doing a review, and then after the review, we're gonna be doing things that I liked about the movie and things that I didn't really like about the movie. Shooting the other one, it's gonna be really hard because 1 to 6 I really like to me it's like I wouldn't change anything. Like, it's just so good. 1 to 6, there are things that I really wouldn't change. So in my videos where I'm kind of saying things that I didn't really like about it, is me really digging the hardest I could to find something. So these ones that I can talk about that are things that I really liked, they're gonna be longer and more in depth because obviously I like Star Wars more than I don't like it. Just before the video starts off, I want to say once again, sorry for the mic quality. My stupid mic, I've been having technical problems this last 2 weeks. It's so annoying. I recorded the review probably like 3 or 4 times and the mic just wouldn't work, so I'm like, screw it. I'm like, for some reason it wouldn't record the audio, so I'm like, screw this. I'm just gonna record it off my phone. So until I get that problem fixed, I'm so sorry for the echoey audio quality of an iPhone. Let's get started off with the good things that I liked about Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. 90% of this movie, the practical and visual effects are absolutely amazing. They are one of the best effects I've seen in Star Wars. At the beginning, with the ship, when it blows up while Anakin and Qui-Gon, or sorry, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, Anakin and Qui-Gon, I wish. Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are in the ambassador room or whatever, and their ship blows up. That looks good. That looks really good. And there are so many other effects like the pod racing. It gets the mirage effect, which, like, to date, that special effect is really hard to pull off. And if any of you guys don't know what the mirage effect is, pretty much when light hits a surface and that surface gets really hot, it kind of like makes it like a transparent having look, kind of like reflecting it back. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, the pod race, really cool. They actually built those props. Insane. And the sound effect for the pod racing they use, I believe it was Ferrari engines, which is really cool. And I mean, Jar Jar is pretty good. So this film is over 20 years old, and that was kind of like the first ever motion capture on Jar Jar, first ever kind of full CGI character. So you got to give them props for that. That's really good. Next, let's talk about the lightsaber fights. So we went from choreograph that looks like this to people doing like flips and like rolling around, and it absolutely crazy. And what a way to start this off with Duel of the Fates at the very end. Oh my goodness. So if you saw in my last episode, as Dave Filoni talks about Duel of the Fates, it's the fight for Anakin, and this is probably my third favorite lightsaber fight in all of Star Wars. Maybe I'll make a video on my top 5 favorite lightsaber fights, but this lightsaber fight is so good. Oh my god, it's amazing. And the choreographed Ray Park as Darth Maul, wow. Just wow, so good. I remember watching this movie for the first time, and I went, when we're playing ball hockey in school, I literally grabbed the ball hockey stick and like started toying around like Darth Maul. Accidentally hit a kid in the face. Talk about that a different day. So speaking of Darth Maul, him and Qui-Gon, they steal this entire movie, in my opinion. Darth Maul only has about, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, not even, of screen time, and he's become a fan favorite for millions of people. And he just has this mysterious, dark feeling, like he's pure evil. And, you know, it's something that we don't see a lot these days in villains, that people either show too much or show too little. They did the perfect amount with Darth Maul. And when I first watched that too, when he got cut in half and he fell down, I'm like, maybe he's still alive. And I remember one of my friends. I first of all, I haven't seen Clone Wars. I just started when season 7 started. So when my friend told me Darth Maul was in Clone Wars, I'm like, I knew it. I knew he was alive. So that's pretty cool. So let's end this video off on one of my favorite characters and one of my favorite parts about this movie, Qui Gon Jinn. He's just so good, man. He's so good. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but he has this essence of him where it's like the Jedi, yeah, they're gonna stick to their code and they're gonna stay in this box. And if someone needs help and it's outside of the code, they're not gonna go. But Qui-Gon, like, he'll do whatever it takes. He just listens to the Force. You know, he's not stuck in some code or anything like that. He'll do what he's a true Jedi, in my opinion. You know, he just follows the Force. And the scene where Anakin and Watto and Qui-Gon, they're making a bet over Anakin, and he is like heads or tails or whatever with like a little dice. And Qui-Gon does the hand wave, of course, to use the Force to make it go in the correct color. Who knows? Maybe it would have landed on that color anyway, but Qui-Gon didn't want to take the chance. Even when he was trying to bargain with Watto, doing the little, you will accept the Republic credits or something like that. That just shows, like, he had a mission to get the Queen back to Coruscant safe, and that's what he did. So he wouldn't let anything stop that mission. Qui-Gon was just had a mission. He'll get it done, and he, in my opinion, if he didn't die, I mean, obviously Anakin would have been trained by him, and Anakin wouldn't turn to the dark side. Luke and Leia probably are born. It's just he was that father figure that Anakin needed, and it sucks that he went off. I mean, I don't know why Obi-Wan didn't force heal him. That's a joke. So with all that being said, those are some real reasons why I love this film. Great film. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. It's like I said, the most important Star Wars film. You got Duel of Fates. You got Anakin's character. I really liked him as a kid. You got Darth Maul. The sound in this. I mean, I can talk about the sound every single Star Wars movie. That's how good it is. The music, the score, everything is just amazing. So that's why if I don't like go out of my way to talk about it, then it's just because everything is so good in Star Wars with music. So that concludes this video. Things that I loved about the movie, things that I really liked about the movie. So next episode is going to be things that I think could be improved on the movie. So look out for that. And then after that, we're going to work on Attack of the Clones. So super excited for that. I just watched it with Theory and his live party. So I'm super excited to do a review for that. And yeah, watch out for the next video. Have a good rest of your day, guys. May the Force be with you. Always.